Hi, it's me again with Corel Drill Tips and Tricks, and this is part 3, and I think the last one. In number 2, I showed you, or part 2, I showed you how to use find and replace to remove the white. Well, I've already traced this, so you wouldn't have to go through that again. But if you look, all the black's kind of connected. So in this case, all you have to do is ungroup it and just move the black out of the way. The white will stay. So you've saved you a few steps there. Now, I picked a hibiscus looking flower for our other flower, and we actually need 2 of them, so we'll bring it down here, and I've already traced this one and removed the white, so we're good to go. I just lost some parts. But we're going to do the same thing with the boundary tool, and then we're going to nudge the boundary out of the way. The boundary works only when everything is ungrouped. So if we go to Object and Group, you can't make a boundary of it. Well, you can. I'll take that back. Sometimes like the contour tool won't work. So from here on out, we do not want to move it, like I said before. But we're going to go to Effects and Contour. Contour on part 108. We don't need the inside. We'll go to Object or Control K and break it apart and just click on the inside and delete it. Now we have the outside. Now we can move this by hand. And we're going to move it up into we'd like to be able to catch the butterfly and the letters. And, doing this for real, I would probably actually take this and elongate the, let me grab the shape tool and let me grab the shape tool. I'm trying to, normally the shape tool, let me try hit the Alt key and select these shape, and then bring the whole thing down so where it touches, you're going to make it a lot stronger, your jewelry piece a lot stronger. Now we're going to go ahead and do all this at once, so we need these flowers. So I'm going to create okay, here's the case if the boundary doesn't work. So go to Object and break the curve. Okay, let's go to Object and I guess because it's a curve. So what we need to do is just move this over here. There's no problem. Control D and make a duplicate and move it over. And then take the object and break the curve apart and nudge it down. Well, you don't even have to do that. Then left click, right click, and now we can make a boundary. And if you see, we've made a boundary of that same object. We're still going to contour it, so we contour to the outside. Go to Object, Control K or break it apart, take the inside away and delete it. Move our boundary up to our flower. Now we can move it by hand. And we're just we need 2 of these, so you got to remember that. And we would like them to touch that flower to give it a strength so we can make it a little bit larger. And we want it to touch that flower and possibly one of the letters. And I'm just, going off the cuff here. I'm not trying to produce this for real, but I want to change my nudge factor to 0.01 so I can grab all that and nudge it up to that 0.01. My number was unlocked. 0.01, grab just the flower and nudge it up ever so slightly. Then we're going to Control D and make a duplicate and we'll just nudge it down. I can move it by hand. Now they don't have to be the same size, or we could make both of them smaller. And evidently they're going to fit, so we're going to grab this and make it smaller. Just make it a little bit smaller. Bring it back into the picture where it touches both the letters and the flower stem up top. And it's not quite there. Remember we filled that in with yellow. I'm going to take that apart so we can see it. Now I've still got my nudge factor set pretty low so I can nudge it over just ever so slightly. Control D and make a duplicate and then just put it where it's going to touch the letter in the next flower. And it'd really be cool if it would touch all 3 letters. So we can nudge it down just a little bit and actually nudge it over. Now here's kind of the key, and not necessarily you have to do all this, but we're gonna change our nudge factor back to, let's make it 3 inches. And we're gonna take everything out of our We're going to take all the lines out. And I'm actually going to move this back. And now we're going to take all this and hit the weld key. And just to prove that it worked, we could take and fill that in, and we've got a good solid clean area. Now we can take and nudge that back, and there is the completed project. This would all cut out, and with this, you know, I don't know if they're lasering, making that burn, and you know, we're using hairline. I don't know what colors he needs to use, so you have to change colors, but this would definitely work in wood. You know, it couldn't be too big, but it could be a pendant. You know, this thing's 4.5 inches long. That'd be well, it's 10 inches long. But if you grabbed it all, you could shrink it down and everything will be the same because it's a hairline. The line thickness won't change. And you could go through here and fix a couple of things. We could actually nudge that over, go up to object and break the curve apart. And we could get rid of those little bitty cutouts that we probably don't need. You would probably want them on the letters, but like right there, you don't need that little cutout, or I wouldn't think you do. I'm just hitting delete. That's probably good, and the letters you'd probably have to have. So let's just nudge this back over, and because I broke the curve apart, it's gonna do that, so you have to grab it all. Anyway, there's a completed project. I think it would be fun and easy, and all I did was go to the internet and pick flowers. I mean, this one was large. I didn't end up using that, but that flower I used, if I can find it, that's not it. But all I did was type in flower clip art black and white. What that does, it gets rid of all the colors. So if you just type in clip art, you're gonna get every color of flower there is. Since we need black and white as an engraver, just type in black and white. And normally I've typed it so many times it comes up. But then you just need to look for, and I've gone over this before, you could look for just large files. So now all these are gonna be big. I mean, this flower here is humongous. It's pixels, it's dots per inch is 1230 times 1080. So all these are gonna be big files. There's a pretty nice, you know, that thing's it's not that big, but it'll save you a lot of time searching when you find something. There's a pretty nice scroll, and it's pretty good. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.